Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 18. Now we are progressing with this of the FIFA 20 Lampard Legacy Chelsea career mode, and as you can see, we start off today in a tough game. I think it's the Carabao Cup, is it? Yes, the first round we go into round 3 against Arsenal, so it's not the easiest of draws. Of course, we got knocked out straight away last year in a simulated game by West Ham. As we have 5 games today, first one being Arsenal, then we're probably going to sim Bristol City, play Sevilla in the group stages of the Champions League, might play West Ham as well, and then sim Newcastle, and I think that's it. Yeah, we're not going to move on to Ajax today, but a couple of good games and very tough ones, the Arsenal, the Champions League, and West Ham, who are an actual decent team. We've got to get this team right, but one thing I've got to show you before that, and that of course is that I have put Reguilon straight onto this thing. I took him off the list, but I've put him back onto the transfer hub now, because I think he is a very realistic signing. I think a lot of you guys want to see that happen, and I definitely want to see it happen now. Unfortunately, it might lead to Alonso or even Alaba after a season leaving the club, because he's younger than Alaba, of course, and he's 81 rated, and he can play a number of positions. But this guy as well I put on the list, but I don't think I'm going to get him. A 10 mil release clause, 1974 rated, maybe a backup one time in the future. But yes, Reguilon will be our priority going into January. And that's about it for all the news. As we move into this Arsenal game, need to get the team sheet right. I think I've got one in mind, and it's not going to be an easy game. Although we're at the bridge, Arsenal always pose a threat. And I've actually made a couple of changes here, and I feel like this may be our Carabao Cup team. Because although it's an important game and we need to try and win it, I think I do want to give players who are not going to get the chance a chance here. With Reed in the net, he's going to be our cup keeper unless we can get a backup like Ben Foster in January, with Reece James at right back, Skriniar and Tomori coming in because he needs to grow still and he's not playing as much as he did last year, with Alaba at left back. Jorginho comes in. I don't know about his future because he's always unhappy, and I can't really fit him in over Kovacic all the time, with Kante and Mount with him, with Ziyech, Giroud and Said Benrahma. Both of them two are unhappy because they need playing time playing here against Arsenal, and hopefully we can get not the 3 points, but just the win. It's never going to be an easy game when Arsenal are in town. There's Kante warming up the Carabao Cup. This is his first game actually playing in it, because simulated the loss last year. So hopefully we can get a result right here. And let's have a look at this Arsenal lineup. We're against Emiliano Martinez, who's come good now in the net, with Semedo, Saliba, he's a decent defender, Socrates and Tierney at the back, with Xhaka and Torreira in front, Pepe and Saka on both wings, with Mkhitaryan back and as captain behind the ex-captain Aubameyang. So I don't know why they've done that. Still going to be a hard game though, although I think there's a couple of rotational players in there for them. And here's N'Golo Kante. Can we get off to a bright start here? Switches it all the way back to Alaba. Is decent, is Alaba, but he's still got a lot to prove. See that dodgy pass, for example, as he's still got the ball and he's not releasing it for some reason. Finally got rid of it as it bounces to Ziyech into Mason Mount. Can we get an early start here? Giroud looking over the top to Said Benrahma. It's headed away. Another header from us. And can Mason Mount get there? He can. Giroud in front. Back to Mount. Turn out. Shoot. Straight down the keeper's throat. Decent little start though. At least we've got the first shot of the game. Just keeping the pressure on Arsenal here. Ziyech in the middle to Giroud. And now it's Mason Mount again. And that was an even better shot. Don't know how he got his foot on that, but just straight to the keeper again. And here's Aubameyang. Come on. Let's keep it solid. As they take a shot from range, and the first shot of the game for them goes straight in. It's Mkhitaryan, the captain. Now I see why they've given him the armband. Well, their first shot of the game and they've scored it straight away. That is really bad for the confidence of little Ben Reed in the net. Probably Oblak might have saved that. Probably might have. I know that contradicts, but yeah, just wide of his reach, not his mark. And yeah, 1-0 down to Arsenal somehow. And here's Kante, a little free kick for us, nothing dangerous from them, so that's good. As we've still kept the ball here, Mason Mount, can he look through that gap? Almost got it to Ziyech. And look at this, just counter-attack FC at the moment. It's a repeat of the FA Cup final. Yes, I'm not salty as Saka's coming forward. Bukayo Saka, really decent young prospect. Him goes back all the way to Kieran Tierney. Need to step across. Can't do. Saka's still got the ball. Back to Tierney. And we need to stop this ball coming in the box. Good dummy from him. Aubameyang to Mkhitaryan again. Chance for 2 for him. And he's got 2. It's bad from us. Well, I didn't expect this at all. It's 2-0 to Arsenal, almost at the break, and Hakim, not Hakim, what am I on about? It's Mkhitaryan with the goal. as he finesses it like he did the last one, and Ben Reid, oh, he should have saved that. It wasn't top bins, it was kind of near the centre of the net. And yeah, you got to look at your keeper for that one. And here's Aubameyang. No, he's let it go, and that's finally a good save from Ben Reid. And we're just under pressure from Arsenal at the moment. Not getting out to him and not playing with urgency that we need to, as they've won the header as well. It's going to fall to Pepe, who's keeping it in. Skriniar to come across. He runs straight past Skriniar. It's a good job Alaba was there, and who's looked for Said Benrahma. Good ball, Alaba. Good ball from right back, which you can't play. As Said Benrahma's coming forward now. He's through on goal if he can get past this man. Granit Xhaka, I think it is, and he's done really well to block it. Just can't get this goal that needs to come, but I feel like if we can get one, we could get two. And here's a chance right here. Said Benrahma through that gap to Giroud. Come on. Oh, and he's intercepted. It's going to be 2-0 to Arsenal at half-time as Martinez scoops that up. Not good enough from us, and I think I've got to make changes. I think I did it against Dynamo Kiev. I took Giroud off and put Werner on, and I think I've got to make the same change here. Hudson-Odoi's been saved. Alonso's been saved for later, but I'll keep it as that now. And here's Said Benrahma. Goes infield to Mason Mount. Let's get it back out wide. Come on. If they can score 2 in one half, we can score 3 in the other. As Mason Mount's through here. He's got a sweaty on, but I went for it on the angle. I really had faith that we're going to go in, and it didn't. Good start, though, as Alaba can't put it back in the box. Here's David Alaba. Come on. Oh, he can't get that pass through, but now Benrahma's on it. Started this second half off a lot more brightly as Benrahma cuts back, and that's the wrong thing to do. Why did I do that? And come on, it's got to come now. Try and switch that over to Hakim Ziyech, and Tierney's keeping him off it, but it's bounced straight into him. Mason Mount in front, who's playing really well. I'm not going to cut back this time. I know what happened last time as the defender steps back. Mason Mount, sweaty it, Timo Werner, and we've got one back. We've got one back. He's come off the bench again and got a goal, but skip this replay. I can't afford to watch it. And we've got, what is it, like 25 minutes left to get another. And come on, we've started playing with a lot of urgency now as Benrahma's free on this wing as well. I can't cut back. They always read it as he's been fouled in the box. And that's a penalty to us. Nelson Semedo with an absolutely horrific sliding challenge. And the games all before this one against Arsenal, I think were both 0-0 last year, home and away. I don't know what's happening in this cup. It's already 2-1 and a penalty. A chance for Timo to make it 2. And can he do so? Timo Werner, I think we've missed a couple of penalties lately. Timo to put it in that top corner. It's come off the crossbar. How? It was on target. It was centred in the middle and we've missed a penalty again. Oh, and they're on the run. I don't believe it. How has Timo done that? Probably shouldn't have put him on it because he's only just come on. Should have given Benrahma it as we can't let him score. And Ben Reid, that is not good enough. They've scored straight from the counter, and it looks like we're going out. Oh, from excitement to misery, as Aubameyang slides it past at the close, but that should never be beating the keeper. Black would have had that definitely, 100%. Look at that, he squeezes past him on the angle. Probably need to find a loan move for this guy and bring in an actual replacement or backup. That is if we actually get a cup to play the backup keeper in. I mean, I never prioritised this cup, as we can't get there for Werner, but I would have liked to try and do a cup run. We got the Champions League last year. Of course, I'm going to go for that again, but I want to keep adding trophies year by year, and I thought, really, this was going to be the one we added. Doesn't look that way. And now I've just subbed on the guy who should be playing for Arsenal, and he's on the ball already. Willian is probably getting a contract there of 3 years, according to reports, I think, as we've got a chance to get one back, and you never know, as Jorginho's passed his defender, and he slotted it home. You never know. Jorginho with a goal. Skip this replay, don't want to see it, and hopefully he can stick with me. If we can get another one, it would be amazing. It would be a huge comeback, but there we go. Final whistle's being blown, and if they just wouldn't have scored from our mistake and missing the penalty, it would have been level by then in the 90th minute. Jorginho actually getting a goal for himself, but it's not to be. 3-2 loss to Arsenal and on to Bristol City. Oh well, at least we can focus on the league now, as this should be a buy through, I think. Got some reports back for some players, and I'm probably going to keep it at this, you know. Take Giroud off for Werner, because Giroud just isn't doing it. Maybe we need another backup, or bring Tammy back next year. But I think this team should be beating it, although the defence is weak. And let's sim it straight away. You don't need to see it. You've seen the team before. You can see it there. Reed's in net. I've left Reed in net by mistake. But still, should be getting the win, and we do. 1-0. Mason Mount, and Reed actually gets another appearance. Forgot about that. And on to the Champions League now, as I've sorted the team out a little bit. Still no Kai Havertz, who's injured, but I'm not worried about that. Mason Mount, come on. I've done this training drill for a long time now, just because I'm focused on Mason Mount whilst he's playing, and he still hasn't grown there. No to worry about, as Sevilla actually drew the first game against Ajax, and hopefully if we win this, we can be on 6 points. And here is the team that we're going to play. All black in between the sticks with Azpilicueta, Skriniar, Upamecano and Alaba at the back. He's only just in the team as well. Reguilon is definitely priority because he didn't play well in that last game, with Kovacic, Kante and Mount in the middle, with Hudson-Odoi, Werner and Pulisic. Yes, Ziyech been dropped. Not really a big reason. I didn't see much against Arsenal, and Hudson-Odoi is angry at his game time. I don't know why. So he's going to play, and hopefully he can get a win. And let's have a look at this Sevilla lineup. Don't think we've played them in a while. As I always forget, after our lineup, it shows you the players lining up for the photos. Don't know many Sevilla players, and I don't know if I will. Will we get to see them before we get to see the team sheet? We will. Is there any I recognise? Not really. Anyway, we're going to see it here in words, as Vasilic is in the net with Philip Max, Lucas Campos. It's switched already. Suso is on the bench. He's decent for Milan, with Socia, Kaya, Diego Carlos at the back along with Max, with Fernando Torres and Jordan, with Lopez de Jong, and I think it was Ocampos, the right winger. It should be, as we need to try and fight for this victory, and we should be winning. Of course, the reigning champions have got to try and win every game, in my opinion, as Kovacic, with a loose touch, and that's not proving my point. And here's Azpilicueta. Let's get started now. Kante with the ball, and N'Golo Kante passes it into Mason Mount, across to Mateo Kovacic now, and Timo Werner, get on your bike. Get on your bike, pass it, 1-2, please, there we go, and pass it into Mason Mount. Mason Mount to try and finish this, and ooh, what a move it was for us. Some concise passing in that. And we should have scored. Timo Werner on it now. Come on. I'm going to go out wide. Try and put it back in the middle to Mason Mount. And he's got another chance now, Mason Mount. Is he going to take this one? Good save. And what are we going to do here? That was really good movement, but a foul? What for? Honestly, don't get how that's a foul. It wasn't offside, as I think it was Pulisic who just missed that chance. Back to Kovacic in the middle now. And Kovacic with a chance to shoot. And it's off the post. And it's going to be tapped in from Timo. We have put the pressure on them big time at the start of this game, and we've finally got it to pay off. Timo with a goal. Second of his episode, and Kovacic was actually unlucky. The keeper should have probably tipped that past the post, not onto it, as Vasilic makes the mistake, and it was just an easy tap-in. Easy goal for us. And here's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Pass it off to Mason Mount. Let's get forward, boys. Come on. Mason Mount has got Werner making a good move, and it's gone round to him, has it? Yes, he's got the head of the defender. Timo Werner on the angle. And if that were Ben Reed in net, it would going in. Seeing as the last game, Aubameyang did the same and scored, but it's not to be here. Can we get the header from the corner? We can, but it's miles over. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. It's going to be a red card for Mason Mount, isn't it? Oh, I knew as soon as I'd done it. And our youth player who I'm focusing mostly at the moment on training and getting good performances out of gets sent off in the Champions League. It was a bad tackle. At least we've got Ziyech and Havertz who can play there, but of course not in this game, as we need to be careful now. A man down and a goal up is not really what I like to see, because I know they'll put the pressure on now. Oh, but the pressure is on us now. De Jong with it. Got to be careful here with Upamecano coming across. Now Lopez with it. Got to mark the cross. Philippe Max to whip it in. Men running in. It goes over them all. And we're under the cosh again. And that's half time. We've made it unscathed, 1-0, but of course 10 men, which is not what I like. And as a middle cam, I always feel like, well, as only cam, is always the playmaker and always the best player on the pitch. So I'm not going to sacrifice a defender. I'm probably going to sacrifice Kovacic. He's played okay, but need that cam, and Ziyech's going to come on. And come on, got to try and play without an extra central midfielder now, as Pulisic runs down this wing, uses Werner, and Werner's been shoved to the floor. I don't know how we don't get fouls. I don't understand. As Werner's clutching his elbow as well, he's injured as the ball comes forward, and that's a big looping one. He's actually going to keep this in. It's a slow bounce, and he's going to keep it in. Sliding with Aspi, can't get there, still coming. Got to make sure the cross doesn't come in. Go backwards, as it's gone out to Max, and that's a big tackle from Hudson-Odoi. It's not going to be a red, is it? No, it's going to be a yellow, but I will worry then. Chance to whip it in as well, and Timo does look hurt. He's got the cross above his name, and that's not what we like to see. As almost 90 rated player not feeling good. N'Golo Kante now. Oh, can't get on the ball, but it's going to fall to David Alaba. Can't pass it to Ziyech, but Ziyech stuck his foot out very well. As Kante has it now, out to Pulisic, who is onside, Christian Pulisic, and can't get past his defender now. And it's gone straight up to De Jong. How's that fallen to his feet? Upamecano's got to keep up with him. Come on, Upamecano. Put the tackle in. I don't know how it's a foul. Don't understand this game. As I put it over the top. Oh, Black, please get there first. And he dives on it sarcastically. Not sarcastically. Dramatically. What am I on about? As Werner's still on the pitch and you can see he's hampered by injury. That was a horrific pass from someone who's usually very precise. As Giroud's got to come on. We need the ball to go out of play. As Alaba's got it here. Can we use Werner? No, it's gone out finally. And it's going to come off. And here's Christian Pulisic. Giroud, is he going to be good enough to try and get a goal finally? And even if Werner's out for a long time, can he replace him on the whole? As he's got the ball and he runs straight into his defender. What is he doing? As we can still get this ball back, I have faith, and we did for a very brief stint of time as Max comes away with it. And here's Christian Pulisic. Ziyech making that run again. Oh, what a brilliant pass from Giroud. It was just too far. Starting to come alive again now, because of course we went quiet after the Mason Mount red card, which you can expect. But we're starting to come into a zone again, playing like champions of the competition. As Giroud pass it out wide, and that's not champions passing. And there's a chance for a last one here. Can we get another 90th minute goal for the second time in a row? As Hakim Ziyech has it now. I'm going to probably shoot from range, and it looks like it will probably go in on target, but that's the full-time whistle. It doesn't matter that we missed. And we've got 6 points in the group stages, just what we needed. And hopefully if Ajax lost, if they do to Dynamo Kiev, which is a little bit unlikely in my opinion, it would be very good for us. And it's a draw actually. That is very good for us, because now we're on 6 points and they're on 2 just behind us. Looks very good. And come on, please don't be long. 5 days. He's probably going to miss the next game. Mason Mount's definitely going to miss it with a red card. And who do we have next? West Ham, who are 5th, you know. Only 3 points behind. And we are 3 points behind Liverpool at the top of the league. We want to be in this title race for as long as possible. And it means beating West Ham. And then we're probably going to sim Newcastle afterwards. I think this is the team that we're going to play against West Ham. Mason Mount actually isn't suspended for this one. He's suspended for the Champions League, as we've got Oblak in the net, Azpilicueta, Skriniar, Upamecano and Alaba at the back, with Kovacic, Kante and Ziyech in the middle. Hudson-Odoi on the right, who's still a bit unfit, and Mason Mount isn't, so I'm going to actually take the risk and keep him in the team. With Giroud, who's gone down a rating just when we need to depend on him up front, and Pulisic on the wing. Of course, no backup striker as well. Said Benrahma is probably going to have to be the backup to Giroud, so hopefully he doesn't get injured, as this is going to be a difficult game against the Hammers. And let's have a look at this West Ham team. Graphics come up straight away with Fabianski in net, Sacco, Gabriel Ogbonna and Halstenberg at the back. Don't know many of them, with Dudara and Souček, with Bowen, Fornals and Felipe Anderson still there, and Haller being supported. So the attack's the same, the goalkeeper's the same, but the midfield are probably, and the defence of course, all changed back from Souček and Ogbonna. Hopefully that isn't good, although it looks good for them because they're actually flying in the league in 5th position. So there must be improvements, as we need to try and improve off the back of that 1-0 slim margin over Sevilla and the defeat to Arsenal. And that's a good start. Where the hell's that come from? It's always Haller who scores. I think he's in the Eibar career and he's moved to Spain, who always gets me by surprise. His goals always get me by surprise. I need to expect them more, as I did not expect that at all. I was concentrating so hard to stop the free kick, and West Ham have gone and scored from it. It's our header away. It's Alaba who doesn't do the business, and it's straight past Oblak. Did not see it coming. Did not have time to react to it. And yeah, 1-0 down. And now we've got to try and chase this game with Olivier Giroud up front. Oh, that is not what the doctor ordered. As Halstenberg passed it into Dudara. What is Azpilicueta doing moving out, as they had a chip over the top? Luckily it was offside. And here is Ziyech. He's actually got a chip over to Giroud. Can we get it back on level terms? Put that back over to Ziyech, who can't get there. Giroud should be winning the header, and he can't even get close to Ogbonna. Never mind rise higher, as Fornals comes away with it. Gives it to Christian Haller. Oh, not Christian Haller. Sebastian Haller. As Felipe Anderson puts it back over to him. He might score again here. We've got to be careful with this defending. It's Upamecano coming across to put it across the box. It's fallen back to Haller, and luckily he's offside. Hudson-Odoi, come on. If Giroud can make a good run, maybe we can get a header in, although I'm going to go all the way with Hudson-Odoi and try and win a penalty. And it's gone out for a goal kick. And here's Hudson-Odoi on the ball again. Don't know why I called him that then. As Azpilicueta gets the ball back. Can we actually figure out how to get close to the net this time? As that's a good ball from Giroud to Kovacic now. Mateo Kovacic misses. Can he get the rebound? He can. I don't know how he got that past Souček, and it's 1-1. I'm actually going to celebrate because Kovacic deserves to celebrate after that beautiful move. And we finally got back on level terms. Yeah, I brought him in to score, Giroud, but no, he's getting an assist instead. As Kovacic, who I subbed off last time when we got the red card, maybe I shouldn't have because he's come on and proved himself to be an actual use here. As he gets it round Souček into the back of the net. Fabianski in no man's land, and it's level. Oh, and they've got the ball now. I've just been notified. Oh, no! How have they put that in? Felipe Anderson with the goal. I was saying I got notified by Alan McAnally that Manchester United are 2-0 up. So that's not good that we're losing now. Felipe Anderson. I mean, it's a really good finish. Really good play. Look at that for the passing. I don't know why West Ham's that good now. As Felipe Anderson, yeah, Oblak, no chance. It's a really good finish on the stretch. We need to try and get back into the game again. And here's Olivier Giroud. Can we pass this again to Ziyech? Can we get back on level terms straight away? And Ziyech with good feet, looking for Kovacic, and he can't shoot. Why can't you? I think my control has so much delay because the passes never go through. As Skriniar wins it in a good position though. Giroud to Kovacic. Got Hakim Ziyech in front of him. Hakim Ziyech with a good ball. Well, step over the ball. He's going to pass it to Giroud. And he's just being shoved in the face. And he's offside anyway. And that's half time. Not very good. Not very good at all. We should be winning this game. It's 2 lucky goals. One that I did not expect at all. And one I actually didn't expect at all. But at least I was talking for that one. As we need to get back into it. Kovacic, please put on a masterclass again. Well, he only has them against Everton, to be honest with you. As Giroud has the ball. Can we get off to a bright start here with Hudson-Odoi? Please, Halstenberg. Oh, and he's got there. Oh, but he's got there again. And he can't get around his defender. Giroud with the ball again, though. And he's just the target man. He's always got his back to goal. There's Pulisic. Can he cross it into Giroud? No, but we've won a corner. And this is where Giroud should be deadly. Should be. Keyword. That's going to put it into the front post. Going to control Giroud. Can he get the header? No, a volley. And it should have just been a bit higher. Hudson-Odoi with a throw in here. Going to pass it to Ziyech. It's crunch time now, although we've still got plenty of time left. But I'd like to get back on level terms at least, because I don't want to draw this game. As that's a good ball in Hakim Ziyech, who gets the goal. Good finish. Really good passing. And another assist from Giroud. He's playing very well as that defender who has his back to goal. Not a defender. Striker. One man about. As Willian. No, I'm not going to put Willian on. Hudson-Odoi's actually playing well. So that's a good pass through Giroud to Ziyech. And what a finish into the bottom corner. It's just like Felipe Anderson's with the movement. Apart from he just didn't go to ground. However, after we've just scored, they're coming forward again. It looks like they're not going to settle for a draw, these. And we don't want to do the same either, as they have a corner. Going to keep Ziyech on because he's just scored. As Kovacic is at the front post. Don't let Bowen put it in a dangerous position as it's over the top. It's into the danger zone and hoof it. And here we have the ball in an actual decent position, you know. They're still up from the corner, even though they've had time to come back. As we get it into the middle. Hakim Ziyech with it now. Let's go back out wide to Pulisic, who gives it to Giroud. This is Giroud on to Ziyech. Ziyech to pass it back to Olivier Giroud. Can he get the goal? Oh, so close from Olivier Giroud. And that should have been his finish. Oh no, please. Please, Dudaro on the ball now in the middle. It's gone out to Jared Bowen. Need to stop this ball coming into the box. He sidestepped us. Still going Jared Bowen. And we've managed to get the ball here for our throw-in. But this game, I tell you, this one and the Arsenal one, and actually the Sevilla one, they've all been entertaining games in my opinion. As Kovacic gets the ball to Ziyech. Ziyech across to Kante. Hudson-Odoi pointing for it, but I'm not going to give him it. Goes into Giroud. And now Kante. Now out to Hudson-Odoi. Can we get this move to finish in a good way? As Kante gets it back. Steps Souček really well. Giroud steps the defender really well. Olivier Giroud. And what a save, Fabianski. Oh, what a game this is. And to be honest with you, any other day I would have thought this is a hard-fought point, but we need the victory. We can't afford to get the draw, as Ziyech should have kept on running then. We could have won a penalty. And Man United now 3-1 up, which is not good. Don't know the Liverpool score as well. As Giroud can't pass it forward. And it looks like we may be getting a draw, or even worse, as it's gone through to Sebastian Haller. Oh, and I thought that would hit in the back of the net. Bounced off of it. Very close. And now it's now or never now, as Haller has the ball again. And can we get here now? We can. Come on, Jorginho. And Jorginho's been flooded. Come on, you've just come on. You should not be losing the ball with full fitness. As Kante's chasing his man down. Hudson-Odoi. It's going to blow. There we go. Looks like at the moment, when we play Manchester United and Liverpool, we have to beat them. because we've already lost one game, and I think that's our first draw. We've won all the rest of them, and it's a bit of taste against West Ham, although they're doing well. And yeah, still third. Liverpool actually haven't played yet, but they might be playing Man City, because I've just seen Man City have a game in hand as well. As we've still got Newcastle to sim, so they've still got a chance to drop points, and we gain them in this episode. But hopefully, I just want to see this Liverpool result quick, because I really want to chase this league title. West Ham are actually in the race, you know, as Manchester City and Liverpool drew. That's decent. I think they've played each other, that is. Or maybe they just both drew separately, as that's good for us as we play Newcastle. And here's the team we're going to go with. Only one change, but a big one on the bench with Havertz returning from injury. All Black, Azpilicueta, Skriniar, Upamecano and Alaba are in the team though, with Kovacic, Kante and Ziyech still in camp, with Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, and I'm glad to see Timo back, although Giroud did get assists. I like my striker to be scoring, because that is his main job. As Newcastle actually only behind West Ham. Alonso asking to play. No way, Alonso. I'm not going to reply. As can we get the victory here? Can we? Actually, Alonso did score against Newcastle last season, but he doesn't need to here. Batshuayi with a bad injury. As do they have Abraham and Batshuayi? They do. Both of us ex-strikers. Werner missing a penalty, Timo Werner, and Pulisic and Kante with the goals. But please, please Man United or Liverpool, please drop points as we have Ajax in. Not going to play it. Probably going to put Alonso in the team next episode if I remember for this game though, because we've actually got a chance to rotate in the Champions League now with the gap we have. But I want to see the Premier League. I want to keep up with it. I'm not going to jinx myself on other results, but please, if I step up and Liverpool are on 22, it's going to be good. And the on 25, I thought I was still looking at ours. And Manchester United on 27. 5 points and 3 points separate us from first and second, respectively, as we finish the episode here. Like, comment, share and subscribe if you've enjoyed this episode of the Chelsea Lampard Legacy Career Mode. Hope you guys have a good day. Quick outro here from us, as we've had an entertaining episode. I think this has been one of my favourites apart from signings, and I'll see you all later. Stay safe, enjoy your day. In a bit, peace.